Well, Paul, they say things improve and mature with age, but yet another stinker of a walkout track from Oisin Daly.
He's on another level, Andrew. Both of these young men, 18 years old and 19 years old, two of them made their amateur debuts last September. 7 fights between them so far.
And this is a huge trade-off you have to pick. You know, if you said to Oisin Daly, do you want to win an amateur record, or do you want to be known as having good walkout songs? You're going to pick to win an amateur record, let's be honest. I think this will be his toughest test that we've seen in the cage so far.
Without a doubt, yeah.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a tough test. He is a very diligent worker. Has grown in confidence in every sort of fight that he's had here. Still a bit of questions. We saw it in his last fight. He was a little bit rocked in the first couple of shots. Has a good grappling background. But,
Evan Horgan's going to, like you said, a tough test. And he's on a 3-fight win streak. He lost his debut to Alex Keogh. No shame in that. Alex Keogh's an absolute phenom, but he's won 3 on the bounce since. So really good test for each other.
Keogh and Daly is something that I'd like to see down the line as well.
Hell yeah, I just thought about this the other day when I was making my notes. Horgan looks good in most ranges of the fight. He's very well rounded, the MMA Cork guy. We've seen Daly with 3 submission victories on Euro 6, Euro 9 and Euro 10. But all inside the first 2 rounds. We might find this a bit of a stiffer test, but that's what the amateur careers are for. He is looking for that right hand over and over, but he eats one in return. Good defensive work there by Horgan. Excellent defense. Great sprawl. Controlled the inside position and reversed his opponent.
Nice counter there from Oisin in terms of trying to chain it together straight away, but Horgan seems to be very strong in this right hand overhook position despite having his back up against the cage. We could see a turn with the left here, yeah.
Yeah, I saw Evan Horgan fight against a really good decorated wrestler in one of his fights, Yuri Malenkov. And, you know, he just he had enough for him. He could handle him, you know.
The name give it away there.
Big right hand for Evan Horgan. Little guard pull there. Is he on an arm bar? He's on a triangle, I think. Top block position. He's closed guard now.
I was going to think I'd be swapping for the arm there as soon as he had the chance.
Horgan did well just to swim back inside there because he was in a precarious spot. He's trying to get underneath for the arm lock attempt.
He's going for it.
The elbow's free. Horgan just trying to get away and does well, actually. Scrambles around almost to the back.
If I'm Horgan, before I commit to falling onto my side there, I would like to have thrown my left foot in as a hook behind the calf, not necessarily for the back. A lot of people rely on that little roll off to the side, but when the other person is reacting to it, you're not going to get the hooks. Oisin reacted to it well, but Horgan's landed good strikes since they've got back to the feet here.
Yeah, the right hand again finds a home and evades the head kick. He's looking sharp in his strike and a good understanding of the range. Lovely slip there by Daly. Lovely jab on the return, the way he slipped out of range and then just popped Daly's head in return. Good defensive work. I'm liking how Horgan is just keeping that guard high. He's absorbed that spinning shot and a couple of high kicks as well on the end of that.
Yeah, definitely a diversification in terms of Oisin's strikes in this fight. Horgan seems to be ready for them, like we just saw on the stream there, like the way he caught and parried the leg across. It was quite nice. Yeah,
he's very defensively aware. I like watching him fight. I'm impressed with how a young fighter like him is fairly well rounded here. You know, he looks comfortable in a lot of positions.
But the thing that I would see from this now is that mentally this is where we're going to either see development or a lesson in terms for Oisin moving forward, because he has he has faced adversity in this first round now for the first time that he has in his career so far.
Yeah.
In terms of the grappling not going his way.
Yeah, he's had a few fights go his own way entirely, and he hasn't been able to so far. Anyway, there's still quite a bit to go.
If I'm playing the controller of Oisin's remainder of his fight here, it seems like he's spamming this overhand right quite a lot. He's trying to land a power shot. I'd be thinking about his movement, his jab, and trying to level change and feint to create cleaner shots for his takedowns.
Without a doubt, yeah. There we go. The right hand lands with a thud there. They're firing at each other now. He puts Hogan in reverse there. And that's what a big shot will do. Hogan firing back now. We've a firefight here, folks.
Big time.
He uses it to change levels, but a good adjustment by Hogan, but he finds himself on his back.
Yeah, and he may as easily find himself on Daly's back, but that right hand repositioning from Oisin has kept him on the top position here.
A little handcuff position over the top by Hogan is going to allow him to cinch up a Kimura grip. No, he's had to abandon it. A really strong start to the round for Oisin Daly.
He's looking for a nice cradle here, but
looking for that neck of Hogan. Hogan drives him backwards. We'll see Oisin Daly. We're going to see him jump guard on this guillotine attempt.
I think
he's lost it.
He was thinking about it. He's made the right decision to let go of it there, to think about the hand fight instead, Paul.
Yeah.
Hogan's gone very low for that takedown attempt.
I say it every time I call one of their fights. The MMA Cork team, all very adept at mixed martial arts, wrestling. That right arm of Hogan needs to get that out from underneath. Using his head position well, just to post and stretch.
Triangle's going to come here.
Yeah, he's trying to stuff that left wrist down, but Hogan snuffs out the danger. And there we go, he gets his hands back to the inside position. Much better work from Hogan from the top. Spins again, the arm lock attempt, but Hogan wide to it.
You know, that's twice now. And in terms of a next stage development thing for Oisin,
a crucifix, yeah.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Oh, a lovely reversal by Oisin Daly.
What a counter.
He had to get that. There was no failing on that one. He was in a bad position. This has been an exceptionally close second round. Hogan wrestles up, steps around the guard. Reminded of Conor McGregor and Chad Mendes that time.
He didn't go to the back just like that one, but he did clear the legs and pass the guard with impeccable timing here.
You're a Von Flue.
There is a Von Flue on here, Paul, to be honest.
He's driving into it too.
I wouldn't be surprised if Oisin were to go to sleep from this. I think he is okay for now.
He's alright, yeah. He has neck space, doesn't he? But this is a great second round. What a test for both young fighters.
He's out. He's out.
He's out. He's done a Von Flue choke. Beautiful work, Evan Horgan. Exceptional finish.
So when we see the replay of it, you'll notice that Evan's left shoulder was driven into Oisin's neck, and the reason why the submission worked was because Oisin kept a hold of Evan Horgan's head.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure for how long he may have been out in that position, Paul.
I looked at it, and you pointed it out. You said he may go out here, and I looked at it and I thought, no, he's moving his head. He looks okay. He might have already been out at that stage, and the pressure was released.
He is responding in the cage. He's talking to the doctor.
That's an exceptional moment. A really good test for the two fighters.
What about this here that we see on the stream? This recovery from the crucifix was brilliant from Oisin.
The whole fight, I think, was just full of little moments like that where just two really talented fighters. And as you said, Andrew, either a lesson or another step forward. And what a great...
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes after 3 minutes of the second round. Your winner by submission due to a Von Flue choke.